Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found this electric scooter to be a fantastic piece of equipment, with our client being particularly impressed by how user-friendly it was right out of the box. Assembly was incredibly straightforward, requiring little more than unfolding the unit and securing the handlebar. A major highlight for this user was the robust companion app, which connects seamlessly to the scooter via Bluetooth. Through the app, they could easily monitor important stats like battery voltage and temperature, as well as adjust settings on the fly, such as the power of the regenerative braking and the lights. Our reviewer noted that the app was fast and intuitive, and they especially appreciated a feature that could track rides, detailing the route, distance, and speed, without needing an active data connection. On the road, the performance was solid. The client mentioned that the regenerative braking, when set to its maximum level, was so effective that they rarely needed to use the manual brake except for very sudden stops. The scooter offers 3 distinct riding modes to suit different needs: a conservative eco mode, a standard driving mode, and a zippier sport mode that provides a noticeable increase in torque for quicker acceleration, though the top speed remains the same as the standard mode. Based on this user's experience, a full charge takes a few hours and reliably delivers a range of about 16 miles. In terms of build quality, this client felt the scooter was sturdy and well constructed, with a simple and effective folding mechanism. While the hand grips were comfortable, the throttle and brake levers felt a bit plasticky to the touch. At around 30 pounds, it's relatively light for an electric scooter, but our reviewer still found it could be a bit of a chore to carry for any extended period. The inclusion of a spare pneumatic tire was also seen as a very thoughtful and practical touch. Overall, this reviewer considers it a great personal vehicle and a stro.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer opted to purchase an electric scooter that was advertised by the vendor in like new condition, but the reality upon its arrival was quite different. Right away, it was clear the item was not in its original state, as it came in a generic box rather than the manufacturer's packaging. The discrepancies continued as our reviewer discovered several original items were missing from the package, such as the included spare tire, the tire inflator extender, and the official documentation. This was a definite letdown for an item described as being in pristine condition. Cosmetically, the scooter showed clear signs of previous use. There were some fairly significant scuffs and 2 very long, noticeable scratches along the floorboard bar. This client mentioned having to put in some effort to rub and buff these marks to make them less conspicuous, confirming that the scooter was certainly more used than the listing had suggested. However, despite these initial disappointments with the scooter's condition and incomplete accessories, the most important aspects were fortunately all in perfect working order. The client confirmed that everything functions exactly as it should. It charges up both well and quickly. The mileage per charge is on par with what is expected for this model, and it's synced up to the companion mobile app without any issues. In the end, the price was the deciding factor. While potential buyers should be aware that used models might show more wear than advertised, our reviewer feels that for the significant discount they received, it was a very good buy and well worth the cost.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer recently spent some time with this electric scooter and found its performance to be quite consistent with what was advertised. Our reviewer noted that it reliably hits its top speed of 15.6 mph, a pace that feels just right for zipping around. Interestingly, it seems to have a built-in governor, as even when descending a hill, the scooter maintains that exact speed, never pushing beyond it, which provides a reassuring sense of control. When it comes to tackling inclines, this client weighs between 175–180 pounds and reported that the scooter navigates the numerous hills in their neighborhood without any significant issues. While it might slow down a tad on particularly steep slopes, giving it a good kickoff seems to provide the extra boost needed to power through. Observations made with heavier friends, however, indicated a more noticeable slowdown uphill. So for anyone who might be a bit heavier and prioritizing maximum speed on inclines, our reviewer suggests looking into a model of this type of scooter with a more powerful motor to ensure optimal performance. Beyond its usual commuting capabilities, this client was pleasantly surprised by its capacity for light, casual use. They even managed a short ride around the cul-de-sac with their 4-year-old daughter on board, and the scooter still moved along quite capably, which speaks to its surprising robustness for brief, fun excursions. Regarding features, the digital display received positive remarks for its clarity and usefulness, keeping the rider well informed. The headlight was also appreciated for its effectiveness in providing visibility. Our reviewer did mention that this particular scooter doesn't appear to have the underdeck lighting that some other, possibly lower, models might offer, but this didn't detract from the overall positive experience or its primary function. All in all, this scooter delivers a solid, reliable, and enjoyable riding experience.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you in the next one.